In the golden heat of the African savannah, a honey badger pushes deep into the hollow trunk of an old tree, driven by an obsession that drowns out all caution. Bees swarm around his face and neck, their stings landing again and again, yet he barely reacts. Hunger is stronger than pain. Inside the trunk lies the reward he craves, rich honey and soft larvae packed with energy. His thick, loose skin absorbs the punishment, allowing him to focus only on feeding. Around him, the land seems quiet, but the stillness hides danger. Not far away, a black mamba glides silently through dry grass, its body moving like liquid shadow. It is returning to its den, hidden near the base of the same tree. The snake senses vibration and heat, aware of the badger's presence long before the badger notices anything at all. Rather than fleeing, the mamba becomes cautious. It slows, lowers its head, and flattens its body against the ground. Speed gives way to patience. The badger remains unaware. His back is turned, his nose buried deep in wood and wax. The buzzing of bees fills his ears, blocking out every other sound. His world shrinks to smell and taste, to sweetness and hunger. Meanwhile, the serpent circles wide, using wind and sunlight to stay hidden. Every movement is calculated. Inch by inch, it closes the distance, waiting for the perfect moment. In nature, obsession often creates opportunity, and the badger's single-minded focus has made him vulnerable. Without warning, the black mamba strikes from behind. Its fangs pierce the badger's skin, injecting a powerful neurotoxic venom designed to shut down muscles and nerves. The badger recoils instantly, spinning in shock to face his attacker. Confusion floods his senses, his balance falters and his vision blurs, but instinct refuses to let him flee. Instead, anger takes over. He lunges forward, ready to fight. A tense battle unfolds in the dust. The mamba moves with incredible speed, striking and retreating in the same breath. Its long, flexible body allows it to attack from unexpected angles. The badger answers with brute strength and reckless courage. He charges again and again, snapping his jaws and swiping with sharp claws even as venom spreads through his bloodstream. His nerves begin to betray him, yet his will remains unbroken. Both predators circle each other, advancing and retreating, testing limits. Every pause is dangerous. Every movement could decide survival. The snake relies on patience, knowing that venom works quietly over time. With each heartbeat, the poison tightens its grip. Muscles weaken, reflexes slow, breathing grows heavier. The badger feels the world tilt, sounds stretch and distort, shadows seem to move where nothing exists. Still, he presses forward, driven by endurance and stubborn refusal to surrender. Then in a sudden burst of clarity, he launches himself with all remaining strength. His jaws clamp onto the mamba's head in a crushing grip. A violent shake follows. The serpent's body goes limp. The threat is gone, but the battle inside the badger has only begun. Victory brings no relief. As the mamba lies motionless, the venom reaches its peak inside the badger's body. Violent tremors ripple through his muscles, his limbs jerk uncontrollably, and his breathing becomes shallow and uneven. Electrical signals in his nerves begin to fail. What strength remains drains away, leaving him weak and disoriented. He tries to run, but each step collapses into a stumble. Neurotoxic venom attacks the muscles responsible for breathing. With every breath, the effort grows heavier. Oxygen becomes harder to use. Fatigue settles deep into his chest. At last, he falls onto his side, unable to rise. A small shudder runs along his spine, then fades. For a moment, it is impossible to tell whether he is recovering or surrendering to exhaustion. Before he can rest, new danger arrives. A ripple moves through the grass. African wild dogs emerge, silent and alert. They circle carefully, studying the weakened badger. These hunters are experts in teamwork. They test his reactions, waiting for the right moment. Then they surge. One grips his body, another joins. He is lifted and dragged as they pull from opposite sides. Dust rises as they try to tear him apart. Their teeth sink into his loose skin, but it slips from their grasp. His body is built for survival. It twists, folds, and wriggles free, refusing stable control. Though poisoned and exhausted, the badger fights with furious determination. He bites sensitive areas, clamping down without hesitation. He rolls and thrashes, turning chaos into defense. The dogs begin to hesitate. One by one, they loosen their grip. Eventually, they retreat, unwilling to risk injury. The badger's victory is simple but vital: distance. Battered and trembling, the honey badger retreats toward a hollow tree, using shadows as protection. He waits in silence until the wild dogs fade into the distance. Only then does he emerge and slowly make his way back to his den. Every movement is painful. Every breath reminds him how close he came to death, yet survival is his greatest skill. The honey badger is built for relentless effort. His thick, loose skin acts as natural armor against stings, bites, and claws. His powerful limbs allow him to dig through hard soil and rotten wood with ease. A sharp sense of smell guides him to hidden prey, small mammals, reptiles, and underground nests. Life demands constant movement, and he rarely rests for long. Though mainly a carnivore, he possesses an extraordinary appetite for honey. Beehives offer massive energy in the form of larvae and stored nectar. To reach it, he will endure hundreds of stings without hesitation. Pain is simply another obstacle to overcome. This fearless hunger has earned him a legendary reputation. Inside hollow trees and underground chambers, honeybee colonies work as living systems. Thousands of individuals cooperate to produce liquid gold. Workers gather nectar, defend their home, and raise young. Their creation attracts predators like the badger, linking their survival to constant conflict. Under open skies, life is a balance between risk and reward. The honey badger survives not because he avoids danger, but because he confronts it again and again. Through venom, claws, and hunger, he persists. In a world ruled by strength and patience, his greatest weapon is refusal to give up, to retreat, to surrender.